Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Adrian and today we are hiking to Broken Bow Arch in Glen Canyon National Recreation Area. This is super cool. Take a look at this. It's like a tabletop up here. Let's go check it out. Yeah, that is super cool.
Looks like pieces have broken off over time.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's pretty thin.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's super thin. Cool. That's really pretty. This is interesting. We're in the wash and it looks almost like there's oil in the water here. Maybe you can't quite see it on camera. I don't know what it is, but there's some kind of film. It looks like over the top of the water. Never seen that before. Okay, there's been a fair amount of reeds in the wash, and it looks like a lot of the trail is down in the wash. So this is a lot of the terrain we've been going through. Now, I'm trying to stay out of the wash because I don't want to get my feet wet. So we're gonna keep pushing forward here, trying to stay up on the bank a little bit. Okay, found the trail again. It's kind of anybody's guess where the trail is, but I can see it right here. So we went down into the wash and then popped back out on the trail. So this is nice, stay out of the wash. The trail definitely does go into the wash from time to time and then comes out and has a nice open landscape like this. The trail here just cuts back and forth across the wash, so be prepared for that if you come and do this, where it just cuts over, then back, then over and back. There's not a lot of water in there right now. You can see it's pretty low, which is nice, but it is January 17th today, and I don't want to get my feet wet, so I am avoiding the water. But yeah, so far it's a really beautiful hike in here, and I'm really glad we came and did this one. I'm excited to see this arch. I saw pictures of it online and it looks pretty epic. So I am looking forward to getting there. This is such a pretty little section in here, and I went down and got a picture from right up around there, and that section is so deep. You probably can't tell on camera, but it just goes straight down. I don't know how deep it is. I didn't go into it or put anything in there, but I imagine probably 5 or 6 feet. It just gets black, and you can see where it comes up. This is a super beautiful section in here. Get a load of this. All right, here it is coming up on the arch right over this hill. First sighting here. There it is, right out there. Let's get a little closer. Maybe try to take some high ground and see how this looks. There it is. That is a big arch. Wow. Yeah, that one's big. That is beautiful. All right, look, quicksand right here. Look at that. Crazy, huh? I've never been in quicksand.
Watch it, but if you step right over here, it'll sink.
Yeah,
It doesn't look like it.
No, look at that. That's wild. That's wild. A dude recently got stuck in, I think it was arches, wasn't it? Look at that. Oh yeah, sinking right down.
Yeah, somewhere in Moab, it wasn't arches.
Yeah, somewhere in Moab, and he had to get search and rescue to come get him out. Wow, that's wild. Yeah, look at me sinking. Ooh, buddy. Yeah, that's wild. Look at that. Ooh, buddy. Oh yeah, it gets you fast. Look at that. I'm just sinking right down. It's crazy. You gotta be really careful of this stuff when you are out and about, because it looks okay. It doesn't look like quicksand, but it is. I've never experienced quicksand, and there it is. And if that were moving fast, that would be scary. So we're gonna cross over here, go up and take a look at the arch. Yeah, that is a great arch. That thing is huge. Okay, to get up under the arch, we're probably going to have to go around the arch. I can see the trail going up around over there and down in the wash. This just cuts out, and there's no way we're getting up that. So, to be continued. Probably go this way and loop around and get up the arch from there. Just a few seconds since that last clip, and I figured this was definitely worth filming here. Look at the size of this mountain. It's a huge rock face. Really beautiful in here. Okay, so right there is the arch, and we have to go apparently all the way around here and then across and then come back and then up. So that's what we're gonna go do. All right, so the whole plan has changed. We're just going to go back the way we came, go back up and over, drop down into the wash where the quicksand was, and then come around and go up there. So might be getting the feet wet for this one, but the alternative is pretty unclear. In fact, I'm not even convinced there is a trail up here. We were just following this up. Are you sure that it goes up and around? I'm not sure. It's right there. Yeah, it might dead end up here though. Yeah. Either way, we're gonna go down, drop in to here. So a little backtracking, and then we will be where we are trying to go. Okay, we are back on this side of the arch now, and we found a little trail. that leads down into the wash. So we're going to take that, go through the wash, come around the bend, and then go up and check out the arch. We will see how this goes. Got steep here. All right, here we are. And there it is. That is a big arch. Whew. Okay, so time to take a break, eat, drink, and then I'll get a shot of me in there. Well, I'll have Amanda get that shot so you can see the size of this thing. It's fucking huge. I was so excited to eat, I forgot to get stats. So we've been here for probably 5 minutes, and our total time is 1 hour, 24 minutes and 58 seconds. Total distance is 2.19 miles. Current elevation is 3,892, and average moving speed is 1.7 miles an hour. All right, it looks like there's actually a path right in here, and it probably connects down over there. So I think rather than going back the way we came up, we'll just go out this way. And I'm still trying to figure out how to get a scale shot here. I'm not sure if I'll pull it off, but I'm not giving up yet. Okay, I'm gonna go down and get on top of that boulder, or at least try to, and then have Amanda film me on that so you can see the scale, and then I'll hike way out there and get one of her. About as good as it's gonna get. Okay, so now I'm going to go way out over there and see if I can get a good shot of Amanda standing on this rock right here to really show the scale of this thing, because I'm not convinced I've properly demonstrated the scale yet, and I want to because it's a big arch. So here I go. Always respect the edge, and this is definitely an edge. Quite a drop off there, and I am next to it, but a safe distance and stable. Okay, so hopefully you can see her here. I can't really see her on the screen, but I think she's right there. I think I can't tell. And you can see just how big this thing is. Huge arch. Well, this was an awesome hike. I'm really happy that we did it. This might be my favorite arch. I don't know. We've seen so many. This is up there for sure. Maybe it's just because it's new, but yeah, this is a great arch. Druid Arch was also awesome. And Corona Arch, that will forever be one of the favorites. But yeah, I think this is probably my top 3 favorite arches. I love this arch. This is a beautiful arch. Highly recommend this hike. It was not a long hike. It wasn't a hard hike. This is definitely worth doing. It was a long drive down Hole in the Rock Road, but other than that, it wasn't bad at all. Hike was pretty cruisy. In and out of the wash wasn't great, but not bad. Good hike. So when we first came down, we came kind of down the wash and then up this way around here. And then we ended up wrapping around, decided to come back, go down into the wash, and then climb up. And now, from this vantage point, it's looking like this could have been the better path up here. So this is how we're going to attempt to get down. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to navigate this sandstone up here, but I think we can. I think we can down climb it going backwards pretty easily and then intercept this trail and go out and around. So that's the plan at this point. Here we go. All right, this one is pretty steep, but I think we'll be okay. So I'm gonna have Amanda film me going down it. Hopefully these aren't the famous last words. I'm gonna go down over here though. You just gotta rely on the traction of your boots. There's not much grip on it. Yeah, I don't want you to risk that. No,
I'm not risking it at all.
Yeah.
I'll go around it.
If we had rope back. I don't want to go all the way back. All right, well, this is quite a bit steeper than it looked, and I tested it. My boots aren't grabbing it very well. I could probably make it down maybe with a little bit of slipping, but I worry about Amanda on this, so we're just going to go back and take the long way around. Although, if you had good grip on your boots, you could certainly do this.
Still pretty steep.
Yeah, it's steep, but let's just see if I can creep down a little bit. Not go all the way back. Got a handhold right here. I haven't thought about it, but I think I can do this. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Good little hold right here. That's loose though. But this is doable. Yeah, this is doable. If you find some footholds. I'm kind of in it now. Yeah, it's steep. My boots are not super grippy on this. I don't want you to come down this. These boots don't grip like the Merrells did. The Merrells had a lot of good grip to them, but I'm not going to have you go down that. We'll just go around. It's not worth the risk. Finally gave in back there and just went through the water, and it's always liberating to just embrace the wet feet and not have to try to avoid the water. Okay, just got back to the car. Total time was 3 hours, 28 minutes, 13 seconds. Total distance was 4.42 miles. Current elevation here is 4,194, and our average moving speed was 1.7 miles an hour. This is a good hike. I could have done without the reeds in the wash. That would have made it a little easier. But overall, it was a good hike, beautiful place. I'm glad we saw the arch. I don't think I'd come back and do it because it wasn't like mind-blowing, but it was really pretty. That's it for this one. See you in the next one.